talks of these days in growing leadership and mentoring. I'm convinced, having read so many books and having heard so many competent people on the subject, that the only way in which the growing need for leadership in management can be met is to find the potential leader, and their training starts. You start training and give him the chance to lead. There is no other way. Organizations, my friend, this growing leadership, I think the word is still not appropriate, and it's confusing, because I'm convinced that the organizations cannot grow leaders. It is the nature of the God that actually grows leaders. All that organization do is to provide some of the necessary conditions for growth, and chief among them is my friend, is nothing but opportunity to lead. Under this principle is gathered not just the initial opportunity to lead, but a set of progressive steps or challenges throughout your career that educate literally and teaches you lead, how takes out leader out of you, all the leadership that is within you. It is giving people who merit the chance to lead. My friend, I have a habit of putting a military analogy to everything. And here, you can see this the principle I have just talked about very clearly at work when nations go to war for protracted periods of time. You simply take the examples of the World War I and World War II. What happens? All the countries have to expand their armies. The proliferation of these strategic leadership opportunities looks for leaders, but it is also true that they grow these strategic leaders. Just imagine, give it a thought sometime. Remove World War I and there would have been no Lawrence of Arabia. There have been no Ludendorff. There have been far too many leaders I can name, their existence wouldn't have been known at all. For these people to come up and to become a history, there has to be a World War I. You take the case of the World War II. Just imagine, had there been no World War II, nobody would have known Winston Churchill, Montgomery, Slim, Eisenhower, Rommel, and far too many great German generals even. It has to be a Second World War to know these names. I would say even Adolf Hitler and Stalin, they wouldn't have been known in the history. It is worth, my friend, worth pausing to reflect for a moment on just how dependent leaders are upon the chance to lead. If they don't get the chance to lead, there cannot be a history of them. They just remain unknown, they die unknown. You can see why it is difficult for peacetime armies worldwide, anywhere, very strong armies with limited experience of active service, to grow military leaders. The opportunities just aren't there at all. In every debate, you see how we mock the Pakistanis' adversaries, generals, that their whole chest is full of medals, 10 to 15 medals every officer will have minimum, without fighting a proper war or winning a proper war. My friend, the opportunities has to be sometime created, because they give you chance to lead, chance to show your leadership. The danger was that when war came, the process of trial and error in finding the military leadership, that causes definitely more casualty and great loss. Therefore, I'm convinced the chance to lead is very important for any leadership to be seen and noticed. Organizations, my friends, cannot grow leaders. Ultimately, I feel it's the nature of the God. It's a within you. They that you are a leader, that latent potential within you. All that any organization, any institution, I repeat, they can only do is to provide the requisite conditions, the environment for your growth and your the latent potential to come to fore, and or create an opportunity for you to excel your leadership. Chance to lead, my friend, is quite essential in becoming a real leader, in growing leadership. Thank you very much.